Minnow is a general term for freshwater and saltwater fish, especially those used as bait fish for fishing bait. More specifically, it refers to small freshwater fish of the family Cyprinidae. They are also known in Ireland as pinkeens. True minnows, smaller fish in the subfamily Lucicinae, are considered to be true minnows. Blunt-nose minnow. The blunt-nose minnow is a primary bait fish for Northern America and has a very high tolerance for variable water qualities, which helps its distribution throughout many regions. The snout of the blunt-nose minnow overhangs the mouth, giving it the blunt nose. There is a dark lateral line which stretches from the opercle to the base of the tail, where a large black spot is located. The average size of the adult is approximately 5 centimeters. Pimmerfails common shiner. These fish are one of the most common type of bait fish and are almost exclusively stream dwellers. The common shiner can be identified by the 9 rays on its anal fin and terminal mouth. This minnow is typically bluish-silver on the sides and greenish-blue on the back, save for breeding season, in which case the male gains a rose-colored tail and anal fin. The shiner grows about 5 to 10 centimeters within 1 year and reach a size of 13 centimeters at adulthood. Another common shiner bait fish is the young version of the European chub, which is quite easy to catch. Notrapes pottarius, known as the chub shiner. Common emerald shiner. Common shiners are most abundant in the Great Lakes of North America, primarily Lake Erie. The name of the emerald shiner comes from the greenish emerald band that expands from the back of the gill cover to the tail. This type of minnow has a short, rounded snout. The only difference between the common emerald shiner and the silver shiner is that the silver shiner has a longer snout and a larger eye. These fish grow to an average length of about 6 centimeters. This is one of the most common bait fish used in the Lake Erie region of Ohio, and many fishermen hold it over all other bait. Sheet minnow, a species in the genus Pararinichthes. Cutlaps minnow, a species in the genus Exoglossum. Desert minnows, fishes in the genus Dianda. Eurasian minnows, fishes in the genus Phoxenus. Fathead minnow, a species in the genus Pimmerfails. Loach minnow, a species of the genus Rhinichthes. Short-levered minnow, a species of the genus Minnolinus. Pike minnows, fishes in the genus Stichachilus. Pugnose minnows, fishes in the genus Opsipodus. Silverjaw minnow, a species in the genus Notrapes. Longjaw minnow, a species in the genus Aerosimba. Silvery minnows, fishes in the genus Hybognithus. Suckermouth minnows, fishes in the genus Phoenicobius. Vietnamese cardinal minnow, a species in the genus Tanichthes. White cloud mountain minnow, a species in the genus Tanichthes. Other minnows. Top minnow, an endangered minnow species which are found primarily in southern New Mexico and Arizona. The drop in the top minnow population can be linked to the introduction of the common mosquito fish. This type of minnow grows to a length of 6 centimeters, with the females growing to be larger than the males. During times of breeding, males turn black while females and non-breeding males are tan or olive green. The diet of the top minnow consists of bottom debris, vegetation, and small crustaceans. Common mosquito fish. The mosquito fish is a very small minnow which has received its name for its fondness for mosquito larvae. The mosquito fish usually reaches a length of only 2.5 to 5 centimeters long. This is a peculiar fish because the male has a modified anal fin and female gives birth to live young, much like the related cousins the guppy. Other fish specifically called minnows include in the southern hemisphere some fish in the family Galaxiidae, in particular those of genus Galaxias. In Southeast Asia, the Danyanons, the Drakensberg minnow from South Africa, the Maluti minnow from Lesotho, the Falklands minnow from the Falkland Islands. The pike-top minnow are confused from the northern pike, also called minnow, for the little size. The minnows are the deep, small bioluminescent bristle-mouthed fish approximately 3 inches long. Catching minnows for bait. Using minnows as baits can be seen by many fishermen as one of the most effective methods for fishing. Bait minnows can usually be found in any bait shop, especially ones near a body of water, but many anglers prefer to capture their own mesh net, a method in which a fisherman finds a school of minnows and using a fine mesh net scoops through the school, bringing the net back out of the water in one motion. This method is primarily used on the shore near the bank of a stream or a shallow area of a lake or pond. Seine is a large net, sometimes being 40 feet, which has small weights attached to the bottom. These small weights help to keep the net vertical in the water while 2 people hold either end of the net and drag it through a spot where minnows are suspected to be. This method is good for catching a variety of bait fish and is one of the oldest methods for catching fish. Wire trap. A wire trap is made of 2 half-cylinders with concave cones which end in small openings at either end. These 2 halves are connected together after some sort of bait to entice the minnows has been placed inside. The wire trap is connected to a length of line which is fastened to something on the bank or afloat. Minnows are attracted inside the trap by the bait, swimming into the small opening at either end. After they have found the way in, it is very difficult for them to escape. This technique is one that requires more time, but less attention.